Good morning folks, and welcome to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. Today you join me and the girls for a bit of a bimble on Harrock Hall Estate, which for those of you who don't know where that is, it's in Wrightington, which is in the best county in the world, which is Lancashire. And this morning we've just come for a bit of a winter's morning bimble. As you can see in the background there, the fog's come down, and you can probably just see my breath there. There we go. So yeah, it's a bit of a winter's morning. Now, it is the 4th of December, so we can expect a winter's morning, can't we? Now, a quick update before I get to the main reason for making this video. For those of you who are wondering, has Mrs H had her little bambino yet? Well, unfortunately, Hot Potters was still waiting. Now, some of you will probably recall in videos that I've done previous to this one, I did predict that the 4th would be the day that Mrs H has her little kid and it to be a little girl. Well, we'll see just how close I am. I hope for my sake I am right, because Mrs H has now geared herself up to believing that today's going to be the day. And she'll have me guts for garters if I'm wrong, because she's getting fed up now, Hot Potters. She just wants the pregnancy to be over with and have her little baby in her arms, which is fair enough. Now, moving on to the main reason for today's little video. It's about my Facebook and Instagram page. Some of you out there may remember that Mrs H launched for me a Facebook and an Instagram page way back when, about a year ago, just before our German trip, which I rather handily titled Mr H's European Hot Pot. If you haven't seen that series of videos, I'll put a link up there for the first one of those and you can take a look at them. Now, at the time, the idea was that she'd launch these pages and they'd complement this channel. Now, I never had a Facebook page, so Mrs H had to launch the page from her account. And because she did that, she had to give me her login details. And if I'm being honest, Hot Potters, I never felt comfortable logging into her account. It's not that she's got anything to hide. I'm sure she's got nothing to hide. It's just that that's her own little space and it's her privacy type of thing. So I didn't want to encroach on that. So I never went on and I never updated it. Besides which, I've had Facebook in the past and it never really worked for me, if I'm being honest. Because you have to keep updating. It's constantly updating. If you don't do that, then people stop following you or don't bother commenting. So I prefer YouTube because simply you can make your video, and once you get the initial work out the way of making the video and uploading it, it maintains itself, doesn't it? The site sort of deals with it for you. So that's why I prefer YouTube, and YouTube's worked a lot better for me than Facebook in the past. I have had about 30 followers, certainly on the Facebook page, and, you know, fair play to you if you prefer Facebook and you join me on that, but this is just fair warning to say that in a fortnight's time, those pages will close, because I never had the time to update it, Hot Potters, and I certainly won't going forward once our kid arrives, will I? So that's all this video's mainly for. It's just to give people an heads up. Thank you if you did subscribe to those pages, but I will be closing them moving forward. Now, this is where you'll always get your Hot Pot, and you'll always get the best helpings of Hot Pot, is on this YouTube channel. I do now have my own URL, which I've been eligible for apparently, and let me try and get this right. It's www.youtube.com/c/Mr H's Hot Pot, which is all one word, without the comma in between the H and the S. So for anybody out there who would like to promote my videos, by all means, use that URL from now on. Right then folks, I'm going to get off and I'm going to make my way across this very misty field where I can't see where I'm going. I'll just turn the camera for you, give you an idea of what it's like. And we're going to enjoy the rest of this walk. This sort of eeriness, it reminds me of an old black and white film that I watched when I was a kid. I shouldn't have really been watching it really, because it gave me a bit of a nightmare, but then again I was only young. And the idea was this kid, he was wandering about on the moors like I'm doing now. And there was a fox hunt going on, you know, somewhere in the mist. So he kept hearing the horn rather eerily. And he saw these horses, or he could hear them galloping towards him. And then as one got level with him, it was actually one of the huntsmen. But because he was thinking all kinds of things, he actually saw the Reaper. I hope I don't see the Reaper on this walk. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave it for now. And until the next time, as always, bye-bye for now.